Hey, what's up everybody? Jason here. Hopefully I can get through this without coughing up a lung. So after making fun of my family for getting COVID multiple times and me kind of escaping it for the last 5 years, I finally got it. So I've been violently ill for roughly the last 3 weeks. So I haven't been able to get any videos out. So I'm in the middle of redesigning, visual and structural redesign of my main Bubble project. And I wanted to share a couple of tips to help you avoid getting into style nightmares. So there's certain elements in Bubble, if you want to display them in a certain color, you can't do that with properties or with styles. You have to do that inline on the elements on the page. I'll show you an example in a second. So if, for example, if you were to use different sections of your website and you wanted those to be color-coded, and on my site, this is kind of the way I have it set up. I've got a partner portal that has one different color scheme, and then a facilitator portal that has another one, and then the member one is going to have kind of a third color there, and then you can just kind of quickly see what is in there. Now you could accomplish this by triplicating all of your styles. So basically you would have to have a style for all of your pieces of text, all of your links, all of your hover states, all of your active states, the background colors, and then your style section in Bubble is going to end up being a complete nightmare. So if you were going to do this way, I would basically have to have, say, styles like facilitator H1, partner portal H1, etc., etc. And I don't want to do that. I want to use dynamic colors. So here's how I'm implementing this. So this is the global menu that's on every site, and the highlighted color here is based on the tab that they've selected or the page that you're on. So if you end up going into managing your profile and you see your profile information here, this stays highlighted because it's using a condition on that element. Now, if I wanted that on all of these links, the kind of incorrect way of doing this is you come into your menu options here, and on condition, when the active tab is a certain number, then you set the font color. Now, if I wanted to change this font color, I would have to use all of those individual styles that I mentioned before. So I'd have to set the font color to one of the color variables down here, and then I'd be able to change it. But then I'm going to have so many styles and color variables to manage. It would be kind of a pain, and I would have to redeploy the app if I actually want to make those changes. So with this one, I'm storing this in a simple table. Whew, just got that cough off camera. So this is the starting point of it. So I have my facilitator background, I have my partner background. Those are stored in a data thing. And on the actual menu option, I have a repeating group that is set to 1 pixel by 1 pixel, and I'm loading that style in. So now I can go to, I've already done this on the facilitator button here. So if the section is facilitators, then set the background color to whatever that item is there. And now in partners, I have it still set to the old way. So all I would have to do here is get rid of this and set this to the item for the partner background. And I can do the exact same thing for this background of the menu. So I'll go into the menu here for facilitators, and instead of this having to be multiple styles, so I could absolutely have a column 2 facilitator portal, column 2 partner portal, column 2, etc., etc. But then again, when I want to make those changes, or if I want to change the padding or anything on this, I've got to go into multiple styles and change this. So I can use the exact same one here. To do that, I can access the same property. So just find that repeating group element. I want the first item because there's only one record in there, and then select the background color. And then now if I go back and reload the page, that's done. So now if I wanted to go ahead and just change the color here, I just go and I update it. Let's see what happens if I change this to a 9 and this to a 1. And then save and go back to the site. Now the color has been changed and I don't have to do any other crazy design stuff. So a couple of tips for doing this. You can access things in custom states. So what I'm probably going to do when I implement this is I'm going to have a reusable header object that's going to be on every page, and that will load that style and it will load it into a custom state, because then I can access the variables from the custom state and I don't have to put that repeating group on every page. So this is a little trick that will hopefully help you avoid style nightmares. And the other reason why I'm doing this is because customers are going to be able to create their own branded portal. So if a certain partner is logged in and they want to give clients access to their site, they can brand it with their own colors. And in order to do that, I already have this entirely built, and all they need to do is to go into their settings in the back end and then just change those color values. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Hopefully I'm going to get back into the swing of things. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.